Hey, it's me, MLB. Welcome back to chapter 37 of Serendipity. This one's titled A Tsunami of Disappointment. You buried your face in your hands and sobbed. I'm sorry, Deku. It's all a bit too much, you cried, trying desperately to wipe the torrents of tears that spilled down your cheeks. I know, Yin, he stammered, not knowing what to do. He stepped forward and engulfed you in a wet hug, his flattened, curly green hair sweeping across your head as you stood there crying. He felt terrible. It would take a while to clean up the water in the kitchen, but at least it was only the pan that was burnt and not the whole kitchen or house. The fire alarm stopped beeping and the sprinklers shut off, and you both walked back to the doorway to survey the damage. Oh, you said in a quivering voice, tears still running down your cheeks. I can't begin to apologise for this mess, he said sadly. You couldn't reply. What was there to say? Did you want to get changed and go out for a while? I can call some cleaners in to tidy up, he suggested as he gingerly took your hand. You nodded glumly. He took a step back and led you to the bedroom and encouraged you to take a warm shower and change while he rang for the cleaning services. You were wet, but not as soaked as him. A warm shower would be lovely, though. You grabbed some new dry clothes and headed out of the room and into the bathroom. Poor Deku was heartbroken. He felt his pocket. The ring was still there. He sighed heavily as he walked back into the kitchen and picked up his water-splattered phone. Luckily, the case was waterproof, so no damage was done. And almost like a cruel joke, the screenshot that he was on were the finishing touches to what should have been the completion of a perfect meal. And enjoy were the final 2 words. He turned and sloshed out of the room, heading out the front door. Hello? This is Izuku Midoriya. I was wondering if I might be able to hire some cleaning services. It's an urgent matter, he said into the phone as the person on the other end picked up. Midoriya? Deku? The hero Deku? The person on the other end of the phone squealed. Deku sighed. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, of course you can use our services, sir. It would be our pleasure, they replied enthusiastically. Please tell me your address and we'll send our best team out right away. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it, Deku said in a flat tone. He gave the person the address details and a bit of what happened and then thanked them and hung up. And they promised that they would be there in 30 minutes. Deku sighed as he let the phone flop to his side. His gaze met the pavement as he stood out the front of his house, sopping wet, his hair flattened and shirt slightly see-through. I'm a failure, he thought as he stood there, tears welling up in his eyes. He raised an arm up and placed the crook of his arm against his eyes, trying to cover the fact that he was starting to cry. His lips quivered as he went over all the plans that had been thwarted over the last 2 weeks. Why is nothing working? Why does everything keep going wrong? He thought. You'd gotten changed by now and had called out for Deku, but there was no response. You entered the curtain at the front of the house and peeked out to see him standing there crying on the front pavement. You immediately felt sorry for him. He was feeling just as bad about this whole thing as you. Izu, you called softly in a gentle voice as you opened the door. Come inside, it's okay. Come and get warm and dry. He turned and sobbed his way back to you, sniffing and wiping his eyes. Oh, my baby, you cooed, wrapping him in a warm, gentle hug as he walked up the steps to you. Yin, you'll get wet again, he wailed. I don't care, you need a hug, you said confidently. He broke down in your arms again, and you just held him for a bit as he got it all out of his system. Come and have a shower, my love, he said softly. It's okay, the cleaning services are coming, yeah? He nodded into your neck as he nuzzled deeper. Then don't worry, it'll all be cleaned up, he said encouragingly. Let's get you dried up and we'll go out for food. Deku sniffed and nodded again, pulling away from the hug and hiding his face slightly as he made to walk past you to the bedroom and then the shower. I love you, Izu, he said as you kissed his cheek. I love you too, Yin. I'm so sorry, he replied as he hid his tear-stained face with embarrassment. It's okay, it'll all be fixed up soon, you encouraged. Deku went and had a shower and then got into clean clothes and you got a few things ready to leave. As soon as the cleaning services arrived and had had their little fan moment with Deku, they got to work and you and he left for a bit. They said that it would take a few hours to clean up and you assured them that was fine. Where do you want to go for dinner? You asked Deku as you walked hand in hand down the street. I'm not really hungry, to be honest, he replied softly. Okay, well, let's just go and get some ice cream then. Something sweet, he said with a smile as you walked. You took him to the local ice cream shop, and you both got something to eat and then went for a walk down to the park. It was a nice night, and just sitting on the park bench eating ice cream did wonders for your moods. Deku wasn't interested in his ice cream at first, but then after having a few licks he perked up. He was pondering what to do regarding the proposal as you ate your ice cream in silence. Would it be too inappropriate to do it now? He thought as he gave you a side glance. He took a deep breath. Hey, Yin, can I ask you something? Well, what have we here? A bubbly voice interrupted Deku's silent sentence. You both looked in the direction of the voice, and there stood Kaminari Denki, Chargebolt, with a girl clinging to his arm, and it looked like they were out on a date. And there ends chapter 37. Stay tuned for chapter 38.